Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. And that is a little undercooked. Griezmann. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been given away. That looks a good ball through. He's onside. He's got the shot away. Cole made a good run there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Casemiro. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Messi. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. He can run onto that, and he's on his way!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bruno Fernandes.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. Some really good ball movement. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that was vital. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and that's gone loose. Now it's Martinez.
Well, he's sure.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was quick to react. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The attendance
that's
for
been
this match was
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Neymar. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Looking tidy in possession here. Real chance here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cole.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Keeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A 1-0. Mbappe!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Casemiro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Now it's Torres. Oh, red. Nice interception. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. Great ball if he can get there. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
De Ligt.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice sequence. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Maradona. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe, and he's onside. Messi. Mbappe. Here it is, crossed in. No, that's not going to find its target. That pass has been well intercepted. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Arsenal are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. White. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maradona. Good driving run. Oh, good taking of Messi! It's a loop. There's the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Please
How
take
would you
this
review the
opportunity
first
to pay a
half?
visit to our
Haven't
official
played
store
that
where
badly.
memorabilia
Getting
from
caught
today's
again on the
match are now
counter-attack
available.
is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 15.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 23, Beckham.
Bellingham.
Number 13,
No, that's been intercepted.
Number 18.
Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham. Cole looking understandably energised after his goal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
In with a header! And he's following up! He's missed, but not by that far.
The attendance for this match
Rodri
was
calmly anticipates.
72,306.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly...
And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And we have our very first corner. Cole getting this one clear. And he's running through. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Cole.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Rudiger can get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's headed upfield. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Header! Oh, split significant reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Chance for the header! That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé and Stojkovic. Mbappe. And that will be it. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cole claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please be made aware
So, Jim,
that
how do you
smoking
reflect
is
on
only
what we've seen?
permitted in
Well, that was a
designated areas
hard-fought
within
win
these
with
grounds.
a defensive mark.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got on the... Goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Koundé cuts it out.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on the team so that as soon as he...
It's Eto'o! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Adams! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Decisive. Cole. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bellingham. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum.
Goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cole really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. Cole, can he finish? He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
Goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cole, and the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Arsenal are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. Barella! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back, and
face-to-face goal! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Bellingham!
The attendance for this match was
Arsenal have it back
60,332.
and can go again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger. Ruben Dias. And it's Isco. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. It's a clip. And the header! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has not gone well. Quality ball. That's been cut out, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Bellingham. And he's cut it out. And he can clear it away. Odegaard. For Xavi Alonso. Gnabry. Robertson. And it's Gnabry. Robertson. And here's Gnabry. Ball's gone out of play. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get away here? Stojkovic. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe.
3 minutes at a time.
Barella.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Position, feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Van Basten. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cole. Stojkovic. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Conte.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lam.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. Varane makes the interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice. Conte. Bellingham. Chooses to go back. Cole! That comes as a mighty relief. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cole. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Stojkovic herring after the ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he can clear it away. Koundé. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lizarazu. Works it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
This is a lost
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
It's Van Basten! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Attendance for this match was 60,810.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham, right card, gets across to intercept that. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get it through? Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Back into the middle. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's run loose here.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Koundé. Well seen, Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Chance! And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri,
2 added minutes has been
still no way
indicated.
through. The defending here is resolute. And claimed it back swiftly. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Cole was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Ligt with the clearance. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez gets it away. Bruno Fernandes. Schneider. He is through here. Schneider! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, just skip it. It's Neymar! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply trapped.
Goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Petri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Chouameni. Neymar.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Koundé. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please join
It is
me in
quite a
wishing
game,
all the best
breathless
to members of
and
our
laced
fan
with
club
excitement.
celebrating their
Well, we've had
wedding
plenty to go
anniversary
at in that
today.
first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Number 9,
If you like your football
Neymar.
unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
To replace him is number
Hostilities
14,
have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of...
It's Schneider! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cole. That is good strength. They are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So we've reached the hour mark.
Attendance for this match was 71,649.
Pedri looking to add to his goal, looking for the run. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Pedri. Casemiro. Mbappe. Cole. Big chance! And it's in! Arsenal are level.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's got the shot away! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No, that's been intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. The final seconds now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
That's a little off target. Cole. Well, that looks a decent ball. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's played him through. David Villa.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's David Villa! Goal! Barcelona!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
No, again, there's no way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rice. Stojkovic.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, good read.
That's great
There
positioning,
will be
so
1
good
minute
from him.
added time.
And it's Gascoigne. Chance to finish. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's searching through. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. The fullback is in acres of space here. Bayer can claim that. Vinicius Junior.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Beckham. And there's green grass ahead of him. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he welcomes it in. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, good-looking ball.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
And he's had a hit!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number
Bellingham
6,
wins the duel this time.
Fernandes.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need...
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's Mbappe.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
And Thuram! They've scored! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
23,
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Ruben Dias has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
All local major stations.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and... Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. That's really well cleared. Lizarazu. Place it in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Thuram. Looking for the run. Oh no, what has happened here? Thuram! Goal! Arsenal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Tries to get it clear. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's had it taken off him. Rice. Thuram. Nice ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Thuram. He's got away. He's had a hit! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the...
Great hit! No mistake!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Costa Curta. Rodri. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe, there's the hit! In he goes again! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Thuram. There's the shot! Oh, in he goes again. They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Passes short and sharp. Stojkovic. Just too much on that. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Lookman. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. De Ligt did well to stay calm there. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Casemiro. Immobile. Now that's well seen too.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Immobile. Immobile! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Here's a player who has defined a generation. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Casemiro. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pedri is there, and he can get that clear. Arsenal with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham gets his pass away. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lookman. Immobile. Pedri. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Been indicated.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pedri. Oh, good ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Goes in for the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice ended up in no man's land, and that is a little undercooked.
Rice.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Mbappe.
Arsenal still this single goal behind. Anthony.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No, that was never going to make it.
For this match was
Thuram.
60,179.
Stojkovic.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Rice. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Thuram! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rafinha. Casemiro. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lookman. Now it's Anthony. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Immobile.
Rice. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Ferran Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he had...
Hits one! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No way through. Kimmich. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Casemiro calmly anticipates. Sneijder stood his ground strongly. Kluivert, and it's Sneijder, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's cut it out. Sneijder. Played back in. And here's Thuram. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Irwin. Oh, good-looking ball. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Kluivert. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe, can he finish? In for the pieces. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
This match was 71,898.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kluivert. Looking for the run. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! He has done it! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
A good ball, and this looks from Climax!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a good position here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Thuram touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's found a way past. And the finish! And he hits the net! Do not write them off! Back they come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Number 15.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Number 8.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rodrigo. Number 20. Costa Curta. Number 9.
Beckenbauer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
At a time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great ball if he can get there. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rodrigo certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rodrigo with the short one. And here's Rodrigo. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal can...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got the shot away! And here's Romario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's running through. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pinches it off him. Casemiro. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. He's onside. He's got away. Thuram! That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Casemiro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Rice. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan have the chance to go the other way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Romario powering forward here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now he's just misjudged that one. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Guti. And here's Romario. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. And he can clear it away. Decent progress down the left. And he was quick to react. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Kimmich. Well-timed, excellent interception. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And Romario! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. He's got two. They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Del Piero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shot a goal! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
The goal scorer for Milan.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Maldini clears it away. And here's Bellingham. Arsenal could have here their final chance.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Cleared away. Has a shot!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Bruno Fernandes. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 10, Charles. Coming on the field, number 20, Messi. Number 21, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 23, Didier Drogba.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has done it. Time minutes, and we're all square again. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar. Centre of attention, of course, Zeke. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zico! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. And then...
Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. De Ligt. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's big chance! David Villa! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Goal! goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? It's Zico! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Some really good ball movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. Now it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Minutes has been indicated.
That is good strength. He's had a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. And the whistle goes for half-time.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's picked out the run. Lovely ball. Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Rummenigge gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Stojkovic. That's good running with the ball. He's had a hit! This time, surely! He's scored! Right back in the game! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed it.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar's cross, he's got tall! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zico. Just eases him off the ball. Stojkovic. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zico. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what a ball! David Villa! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe, can he finish? And he's gone looking for safety. Stojkovic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zico is having the time of his life here. And he was quick to react. Oh, they can break here. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players did.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And he's intervened well there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Thuram.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Passing nice and neat. Costa Curta. Still goalless at the moment. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes.
Now it's Mbappe.
Messi.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham. It'll be a throw-in. Fiddles it through. Oh, it's come loose. Defending of the desperate variety.
Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, super find. Good read, needed to be.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland, he's beaten the last man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bruno Fernandes.
And that interception was most necessary. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Arsenal still this single goal behind. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. Messi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Thuram. No way through there. Threads one in. Mbappe gets his pass away. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot. Great hit! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 69 minutes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. Big chance! And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on.
Substitution in
That's the
progress.
job in a nutshell now.
Davis. That's tidy. He is just caressing the ball. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Thuram. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice. And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me
With
was
the
seeing
owner
a
of
team
blue
look so
car
feeble in
parked
what is
outside the
usually a
stadium
strongly
gate,
protected
kindly
area.
remove it,
But the
as it is
centre of their
about to be towed
defence
away.
looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. And the shot's on here.
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this man here, Kengo Nakamura.
He's a lovely playmaker, isn't he?
Yeah, deep lying one. I've always liked his intelligence, his discipline and the technique we've come to expect from him now.
So you see him as the team's absolute creator?
Yeah, no doubt he'll be spreading the play around and looking for that telling pass.
And he was quick to react.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant... And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Izarazu, a man we've all come to watch. Fernando Torres. Can he finish? He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's gone for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Davids. Now the finish! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Nakamura. Casemiro.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta is there to clear. That is good alertness. Yamal. Ruben Dias. Upamecano. Stojkovic. Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Well, there's a probing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Koundé. Stojkovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
With the father of a boy in the green
So when they come for the
kindly
break with nothing to
contact a
separate
nearby
them,
member
the
of
score
staff.
1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
Arsenal get the second half started.
Morientes.
No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro. Thuram. And it's hoisted clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's gone looking for safety. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Ruben Dias.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Ruben Dias
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Mbappe.
Stojkovic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Match was 71,898.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And there's the clearance.
Morientes.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's in space and looking for options. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been knocked clear.
Rice.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lizarazu. Arsenal finding their passes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that,
That's
please.
been drilled in. Great chance! Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Thuram. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Here's Felt. There's the shot! Top class from Thuram! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There will be one
Well, look,
minute
Peter,
added
I
time.
feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that will be it. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Thuram taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Areas within these grounds.
Thrilling, nailed by... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And the shot! Upamecano gets it away. And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Pass is just off target. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. Adams does really well to win the ball there.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nunez, he's had a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for the run. And now they can spring out of defence. And Messi! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's been cut out, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Griezmann, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Del Piero, over to the left.
There will be 1 minute at a
Lizarazu.
time.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick announcement. It
Well,
is now
obviously
time
things
for our
are not
special
good,
lottery.
Peter. It
Please
seems
grab
the
tickets
team
you
were just a
given when
bit
you're
too
walking through
busy
the gates.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Vardy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely aimed pass. That is good strength. Delpy, and he's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post. And they win it back again. Stojkovic. He won't be happy with that one. Stojkovic. He's got tall. It's there! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and
The
it
attendance
has.
for this match was 61,052.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that is a little undercooked. He's got to be in here! Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And they've got their lead back.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool go into the lead. Rice.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played, well played.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Goes back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Good effort from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Neymar. Substitution.
Lizarazu gets over and intercepts. Stojkovic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He can run onto that. Ruben Diaz. Well, they've got it
There will
again.
be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, super ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well-timed, excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Vardy. Vardy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.